Coventry Blaze 3. Is it 3? I've lost track of what one.
Yeah, we lost 4-3.
Like, we'll start again. Coventry Blaze 3. Five Flyers 4.
Guildford Flames.
Fuck's sake, dickhead. Wanker. Shitbag.
Shall I just do this again?
No.
Leave it.
Hey, we have an outtake for the end of the season.
We need some humour.
Right.
After
Coventry Blaze 3. Guildford Flames 4. Thoughts on the postcard, please, boys?
50 minutes, brilliant. 10 minutes,
Deflation.
lost the game.
Bitter taste. That left a bitter taste. That has.
Yeah.
Shit.
Does.
It's
Does
hard.
leave a bit of taste. Yeah.
Like I say,
On the bright side of things, we look back before we look forwards. So,
I think that's going to be hard for Luke to do tonight, personally.
come on. Oi, 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 oi.
I mean, if Luke looks backwards, he might have a reminiscence of 2 a.m. text messaging people, but we'll leave it at that.
yeah.
Say no
As far
more.
as it goes.
Yes.
Yes.
First period, talk me through it.
I thought we were brilliant again, just like
can't
last
sit
week.
still.
And we got the goals to go with it, you know. I don't know
Yeah.
what you guys for first
Sharp.
period. Really sharp,
Yeah.
really quick.
Really sharp. Yeah. I think they played well in the first period.
And we got the goals this week to go
You
with
know,
it.
we went ahead early, didn't we?
Yeah.
And again, shown signs of encouragement from what we had last night. Last night, I thought there was much improvement. And I thought there was much improvement in that first. Even in the second, there was periods I thought we looked lively. But then we just lost our heads. So that's what I have to say about that.
I think the momentum killer from my perspective is you're 3-1 up, and it's just an unlucky whack of a stick that puts it in your own net.
Them type of goals are going to happen, you know. They happen over the course of the season. They are rare, but they do happen. And it did seem to deflate the team, which
Oh, yeah.
you're still
Yeah.
one goal up. You know, you're still winning the game. These things happen. Just dust it off and get cracking again.
Yeah. And I think you wanted to point out, obviously, where that came from as well. I'm just going to skip over it because I think
We're going to the third
we're
period,
just going
are we?
straight to the third period. We know how it's gone. Let's just get there.
Well, you know me.
Written all
I don't
over
really
us.
like to moan about the refs because I've always said we need them and without them. But those last 10 minutes, they put the whistle away and there was a blatant penalty which changed the course of the game. Because during those 2 minutes, we should have been on the power play.
Mm-hmm.
They make the third goal
Yeah.
and it changes the game. We should have been on the power play. It was a blatant high stick on Luciani. Like everybody, I think, in the whole arena saw it as a penalty.
Yeah.
But the refs just kept their whistles away. And again, like I said, with the own goal,
Yeah.
they're going to happen over the course of the season, but they still can change the outcome of a game. And unfortunately, tonight in our situation, changed the outcome of this game. So
Definitely did.
It's very disappointing that it did change it for us, not even getting a single point out of the game. But
I'm just trying to bring these two into it because they look. He just looks like he's had better taste. I'm
he needs
trying.
pizza in his life. He needs
I'm
pizza in his life.
trying.
He's lost for words.
I am lost for words because I thought we were smashing it.
Yeah, like I said,
And I literally thought, I
brilliant.
know hockey can change like that.
Yeah.
But from what I saw in that first period again, I know, it was only the first period, but I saw signs of, we're going to win this. We're going to take the 2 points and we're going to end it on a 4-point weekend, end it on a high. But to be standing here, I'm a little bit shocked. I'm shocked. I'm still like, it hasn't digested that's just happened.
Yeah.
Like, it's been a weird weekend,
The
in my
only thing I
opinion.
can describe it is at the moment, it's Luke, is that scene from Sherlock Holmes, just like discombobulate.
No,
I am.
breaking everything down in his head.
My head
Yeah.
is like totally fucked.
I'll try and
from
take a
that.
little positive from that game. I thought the Boyson, Gleeson, Barriga line were absolutely dominant
Absolute.
all night long.
Phenomenal.
They were
Phenomenal.
that first goal. I think there was like a 90-second shift where they just couldn't get, and we had chance after chance after chance. It was absolutely brilliant shift. So try and take a positive out of it. That line
Not even
was
just that.
brilliant.
Like, one person I definitely have to say, after like so many games, Robbins, he's just showing so
Yeah,
much.
Totally agree.
That second line of him, Mishmash, and Lucci tonight looked solid.
Yeah, Ruffin.
Yeah.
Ruffin?
Ruffin's in the middle.
Oh,
of them.
well,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So Lucci's been completely. Oh, at one point I saw that those three out there. Maybe it was a line change situation.
I noticed that more seems to be using Lucci in different situations. Like
Yeah.
one minute he's with these guys, and the next minute he's with these guys. He seems to be a bit all over the place. He hasn't got like a set role at the
role, yeah.
moment. But yeah, no, I think Ruffin's. Like, I know what you're going on about Robbins. I think he's getting
I like Robbins,
good
yeah.
element to that line. But I think Ruffin, he just seems to bring the line together because he's very stout defensively. He knows where to be and he's
Yeah.
physical. And, as I said,
in
in
the second period,
mismatch,
there was a big bump towards Ruffin, and they're thinking whether that affected him into the third.
It winded him.
They did win him. I saw that. Yeah.
Hockey players go through so much.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure he got up and carried on fine. But,
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, with mismatch away from the puck, he's not with the puck. He's
Yeah.
probably one of the best players in the league with the puck. But away from the puck, he needs someone like Ruffin, and I think Ruffin helps him massively.
100%.
Yeah.
I think Ruffin gives him that calm to mismatches.
Yeah.
And Ruffin's not. I thought was very aggressive on the foot check and on the back check. He was
Yeah.
getting into things, and to be fair, I think everybody tonight put a hit out there at one point. I think in the first period, Guildford players knew we were there. We were hitting them. We were forward checking them. We were back checking them, and I think Fazio felt at one point he was just getting peppered. And I don't know if it was in the first. I know it was definitely in the third. Burton hit his helmet.
Oh,
I'm surprised he actually got up.
Yeah.
It hit
There
him
was
with
definitely a
some
second intermission
force.
nappy change at that point. There was a big Browning moment at that point.
He must have had bells in his ears ringing for the rest of the third period.
As you said before, he can hit a puck as well.
That was moving.
Yeah.
And to be fair to Fazio, though, he made a top pad save
Yes.
moments after from the same guy, and he's probably still seeing stars going from the previous shot.
Yeah. I think overall tonight, I know it's a bitter taste, as Luke said, and I know it's obviously one that you just, I wish we'd have killed it off sooner. And I get it.
It just worries me a little bit because look at the points now in that league.
It's only 4 points.
Yeah, but we struggled to get 2.
We need to improve.
We
our
should have.
handball.
To be fair, yeah, the home form is
Yeah,
not good enough.
Is a bit of a shock.
And no disrespect to Guildford, they've come here and they battled. It showed scoreline says that, doesn't it? But should be beating teams like that, in my opinion.
Well-
I know no one's easy. I'm not taking that away.
Yeah.
No one's easy in this league. But when you're 2-0 up and you're at home, you should be taking that forward into the next and to the next. And even that momentum, we started that game tonight like how we finished against Steelers. That momentum. You could see that, but then that goal just took the wind out of our sails again. That third goal. But I'm gonna go ahead quickly and just say before I forget, man of the match for me, Yuri. I thought Yuri was good tonight, and I'm surprised he didn't get man of the match tonight.
I do
Wasn't
like to say,
ready.
when we're looking at the game, I do like to try and give other teams credit, and I think you got to give Dixon a lot of credit for that timeout after our second.
Yeah.
Because we started brilliantly,
Yeah.
but from his perspective, they started poorly. And
Yeah.
the game did kind of level out after that timeout that he took. So
Yeah.
because they certainly got a lot more physical after that
Yeah.
timeout. They were getting in
Well,
our
when
faces
when we
and
when we had the empty net, was it Yuri who did that last minute challenge?
yeah.
I was thinking, you put your body on the line a little bit there. Fair play to you. I thought he was fantastic tonight, Yuri.
Shouldn't have coughed the puck up at the blue line in the first place, though.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
No.
but still be able
fair play to get
come
back
back to
in.
get back into
Yeah,
it and
it's
put a bit of shift into it.
Yeah.
So Yuri was my man of the match. I thought he was great tonight, and I feel sorry for him a little bit. In that
Nice
taste, I thought he
backhanded
played well.
goal as well.
A lovely goal.
Very nice.
I
goal.
actually just think
What's
he
that,
was a bit.
3 home games on the bounce.
Yeah.
Yeah, free. He's definitely getting better and better each game.
I think everybody is. I think now that we've actually got a little bit of solid team there, I think Russell, I think his hand situation has healed up and he's now probably at 100%, where he's probably at 90 to 95 previously. And you can see how aggressive he's getting with players. I mean, at one point, he laid somebody out in the second, and I was like, oof. And I'm surprised we didn't get a call for it, because it was a very heavy hit. But there's a lot of people down there tonight.
I was going to say there's a hell of a lot of people down there tonight.
Getting sidetracked. Yeah.
Sorry,
I feel like everybody, like the last couple of weeks, has really stepped up their game. Like Sheffield last week, we looked like a decent unit.
Well, yeah, again,
Last
it was
night-
a little
Yeah,
period
the
in the second
scoreline,
period
yeah.
which lost us a game. Same.
Well,
as the
even
second
Fox
period
said,
in the
didn't he?
third.
Like we said, Fox said the scoreline really wasn't. It was the scoreline was too much. What's the word I'm looking for? The scoreline was too flattering. Than
It favoured it.
it wasn't
Yeah,
a
it
showed-
wasn't a
yeah.
5-1 game, and even Fox turned around and said exactly the same. Like, give us due with the Blaze that we were in that game,
Yeah.
and that scoreline wasn't the right score. It's a bit like how tonight. I can't believe I'm still standing there. It's 4-3. I can't believe that was the ending in 4-3. I literally thought we had that game. I really did.
Yeah, and that's what I was getting. That's what I
And
was
I'm just
getting
a bit
at.
peeved about it.
It's bitter. It's peeved. It pisses you off, or whatever you want to have. But we all said we don't mind.
Oh,
a loss
yeah, I don't mind a loss.
if there's effort. And tonight,
There was a lot of it.
There's a lot of it.
Nobody likes losing at the end of the day.
No, I get
Because of
that. And when
how
you win
late
a
the
winning
goal-
position,
Yeah, and when you're
how
winning and you
late-
feel-
and I think the manner of it.
Sunday, the way I see it, like as people say it's graphs and stuff, like I see it as an emotional roller coaster. We had so many downs. That Sheffield game, there felt like there was that little click to turn it
Yeah.
up, and we played a little bit better.
Yeah.
Then Sheffield away slowly didn't, and now we're doing that little flat line of inconsistently
Plateau.
Well, that-
dependent. Yeah,
That's one of the things where it's inconsistency,
Yeah.
and it's inconsistency
It is,
in a game because it, as you said, hockey can change in the
But
blink
I'm
of an
changing
eye.
a blink of an eye, yeah.
It's 10 minutes of inconsistency, whereas
Yeah, it's periods.
Them-
It's
yeah.
periods of the game where we just seem to, because again, you look at the second period, we
Phenomenal.
conceded in the first minute.
Yeah, that first minute was
What was
like
it? 31
absolute
seconds, 16
Yeah.
seconds last weekend, and in the first 30 seconds, they had 2 odd man rushes.
Yeah.
That can't happen.
But
Can't
then the
happen.
rest of the
You've got to
period, you
start
think-
better.
awful. Like the rest of the period for us, you kind of wipe it out because you get the goals and
Yeah.
you think, okay, 3-1
See,
now.
I
I'll
was
take
saying
that.
this last week, as I was saying to the Hopsy and Moore lot, we need to not have another flashbang moment. And when I say flashbang moment, I mean it's like someone's throwing some salt in our eyes and we can't see anything, and all of a sudden it's goal scored.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we seem to be having a few of them
Yeah,
moments.
definitely.
But again, try and take the positives.
Yeah.
Top line, phenomenal.
Top line.
Worked hard, brilliant. They look dangerous.
Second line's good.
Second line seems to have a bit more of an identity to it. We need to kind of figure out who fits in the third and if we've got a fourth line. Because they seem to be a bit of
lot better.
mix
Yeah,
and match
mixy at the
going
moment,
down there at the moment. So
Our power plays and penalty kills are improving a lot more. Power play not so much, but there has
Got a
been
power play goal
improvements.
tonight.
power
Yeah.
play goal,
Yeah, power
and
play
they
goal
look dangerous on the
Yeah,
power play.
they
Like,
did tonight.
It's just,
Even if you don't score, don't let it be a momentum changer in the game.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you have a power play and it's that bad,
Yeah.
the momentum will,
but it's
will
not
just
even that.
switch.
I've
Yeah.
seen some games where we've literally gone on the power play and it comes to the last few seconds and then we score after the power play.
Yeah, and that's all about momentum. You create so many.
Chances.
If you can keep the 4 guys out there for say 2 minutes, it's not only them 2 minutes. It's then they've got to try and get off the ice after the power play, and they can't ice. They can't just clear the pucks. Then it would be icing. They're still on the
Yeah.
ice. So it's all about momentum. We need to keep the momentum high. And in the last 10 minutes, we just couldn't seem to change the momentum of the
Yeah.
game. Again, you
Yeah.
look at it from the other aspect. Guildford, they have the momentum.
But that is that because of that penalty? Does Lucci's head drop at that moment? I'm asking you the question. We'll never know. But from a playing experience, you do come off thinking, what have I got to do to get a penalty on that? What more needs to happen to me? Because he's got it caught up high. He's gone. Not only that, he's then obviously he's
you saw
come
his
back
head
as well.
tilt back.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like, what more did he need to do? And not that he should need to do anything for the referee's arm to go. Yeah, that's for me.
First 10 minutes, that would have been a penalty.
Oh yeah,
First 10 minutes.
every day and twice on a Sunday, that's going to be a penalty.
Exactly. It's like, as we said before, the referees at a certain point in the game, they just go, we'll let the 5-on-5 deal with it. We're just going to put our whistles away.
And it's because it's a tight game. I find that
Yeah.
more and more they do that as well,
Yeah,
and that's
yeah.
wrong. They shouldn't be influencing the game.
The rules
In
stand
either
for
way,
this full
yeah.
60 minutes. It's not like, oh, wow, the rule book changes in the last 10
Yeah.
minutes of the game. It's the exact same rule book.
And this thing where people go, oh, the ref shouldn't influence the game by making a stupid penalty call. It swings the other way as well. They shouldn't then not make the stupid penalty call. If there's a penalty, it's a penalty, like you've just said. The rules are there for the whole duration of the game. But we all know what happens. The same happens in overtime. They're very reluctant to give a penalty that might give somebody an advantage. But hey ho, that's the way that hockey life goes.
Can I have one more bugbear as well?
Go on.
I'd like to see a bit more 4-on-4 hockey when 2 players go off for roughing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to see 5, but give me 4-on-4. Open the ice up a bit. The speedy players, I love watching speed and skill. Like, who was it? The Tannen and one of their guys went for roughing when he headlocked Robbins.
Yeah.
Go 4-on-4 for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can put 2 minutes up on each board. I think
I think
one
it's
of my
cool.
bugbears because I
I
see it all
think-
the time in the NHL and it's so fun to watch.
The reason that is coming from, and I think you probably know the answer anyway. It's a coincidental penalty because it's happened at exactly the same moment. in
I
time.
get that they call
Yeah.
it a coincidental penalty, but like I said, from my perspective as a fan, go 4-on-4, open the ice up because let's face it, 3-on-3 overtime is sometimes the most exciting part of the game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
Yeah, but it's like
Because of
slowing
the
down
amount
the
of
delay of play.
spare ice.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
That's just my bugbear. I'd like to see a bit of 4-on-4 when there's
Yeah.
coincidental penalties.
No, completely agree. I think everybody's going to want us to ask about the fourth goal.
No.
Do you want to talk about the fourth
I
one?
was too far away to really see what happened, but
No.
from what you explained it to me,
A lot of fans, because I obviously went and sat down in the third period, and a lot of fans within the vicinity were like, "What's going on there? Why is it not being done?" You've got to take the blinkers off. Like, if I'm a Blaze fan, I put my Blaze glasses on. I'm calling for that every day of the week, twice on Sunday, and I'm saying to,
That's what I was doing.
you know, I'm saying, oh, that's coach challenge that every day of the week,
Yeah.
coach challenge that. But when you take the blinkers off and you look it back and you have a bit of reflection, the incident comes about because both Guildford and our player are, coming to the net from the side along the goal line, shall we say. Bit of a tangling up, but the contact comes because our player has initiated. Instead of trying to just stick with the man, he's tried to tangle him up, and unfortunately then they're both off the footing, which has caused Matty to get caught and the net get dislodged and the puck end up in the back of the net. So you could say goaltender interference was one, but the contact was initiated by our guy because he pushed the Guildford player in that
who
direction.
initiated the contact?
It's
Yeah.
our guy, and unfortunately it's never going to get called goal interference. The second one could be the net's off its moorings. But why is the net off its moorings? Because Matt
Yeah.
Robson's took the net off the moorings. Not incidentally, he's not doing it on purpose. I'm denying a goal scoring opportunity, I'm going to do this. It's because of the contact. And
Yeah.
those two things come together and the ref's going to go no. And that's why Kevin's not called the coach's challenge. Because somebody asked me that, why didn't Kevin call the coach's challenge on that? Because he could have had either this or that. That's why.
Yeah.
Take your glasses off from it, look at it as a neutral person, as a fan of hockey. Kevin's not called it.
As I'm on the other side of the ice from what is, I'd like to see it again because I didn't have a clue. I just thought it was a good goal. I didn't know what was going on. But yeah, I'd like to see it again. But from what you're saying, if Russell's instigated the contact, then
And Kevin's smart.
it's a goal.
If he thought there was any chance, even if it was 2% of a chance that, he can get the referees to relook at it and put a seeded out in the head and make them second guess themselves, then he's going to ask for that to be reviewed. And the fact that they spoke for so long and he didn't tells me he knew in his heart of hearts that it was never going to get turned over because of what had gone on, like I just said. So yeah, that's probably why the fourth goal stood. And it's a horrible one because it was in the last, minute and a half of the game.
yeah,
Kick in the
One
teeth,
12
innit?
on the clock.
something like that. There wasn't long
Kick in the
left.
teeth.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
It does hurt.
It's-
Yeah.
And that's what makes it so.
Makes it
if,
hard.
if we'd have conceded with 11 minutes left,
Yeah.
then you're probably
Different story.
not as downbeat as we
Yeah,
are.
yeah.
The fact that it was
But-
so late.
It's so late. It's not very nice, is it?
And the fact, I think it makes it even worse because we did play well for a long
Yeah.
period of the game. It
Yeah.
was just as them last 10 minutes, we seemed to not really be 100% sure whether we wanted to go for another goal or to sit and hold off. And unfortunately,
One of those.
yeah.
Should we end it there? Because I don't think we're getting a player tonight.
Oh, well, I don't know what's gone on actually, if I'm honest.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll do
Man of the matches. So Dan, what?
We'll do a man of the matches, yeah.
Because obviously Luke's give us his.
Robbins.
Cool.
I'm stuck with two, but I'm going to go with Barriga.
Yeah, you know what? Barriga was my second choice, in all
Yeah.
fairness.
Since we mentioned
He's-
him on our
he's
live
definitely-
podcast, he's certainly.
He's definitely,
he's
yeah.
done
watch.
I think
really
he's
well,
really.
if Moore
Yeah.
wants me to oust anyone else, I'm more
I
than
think
happy
he's
to. Just let me know.
definitely,
We'll find out.
I think he's definitely come around.
yeah,
100%.
Yeah, he's been really good.
And
the
his
last
goal
couple
last
of
night, his finish was beautiful.
weeks.
Yeah. For me, purely because regardless of obviously the goal that came about for Guildford's second one, I thought Russell had a solid game.
Do you know what? He was going to be mine until I saw him whack one in the back
Yeah.
of our own net, and I went, no.
But that
Barriga,
came.
Barriga.
The reason I'm not taking that into consideration and saying I'm not going with him is because it came from the fact that he was still trying to keep the play, stop the play from happening. So for
Because
me,
he said they
it's
happened.
Russell, and I think. Well, perhaps if I type his name properly. For me, I think since
Made a lot of shot blocks as well.
shot blocks, he was making a lot of hits as well, and I think there was that point in the second period where he could have had 2 or 3 fights if he wanted to.
Yeah, him and Sites were
Yes.
having some friendly banter. I think that was the best way of putting it.
Wow. Yeah. So Russell for me. So we're gone with Vertonen, Robbins, Barriga, Russell, and I think that's it. Because
We're going to plug our live podcast on Tuesday.
we have got a live podcast episode on Tuesday on the old Facey Bookie. So
Right.
yes, they will be.
That'd be an
coming
interesting
along.
one.
And
You got a
the
couple of days
person,
to
I'm
get
just going
over
to put it
tonight,
out
yeah.
there, just
Still
because
be
obviously
hungover from it, I feel.
this happened on the quiz on Wednesday. I'm just going to put it out there. A certain Rob Coleman is trying to distract me again, but I'm not letting it get to me.
You're more professional than that.
Little chipmunk.
What I take note on though is I've realised that I can actually shoot a goal in.
Yeah, you
Yes, well done.
shot and a half. You having that period?
Well done for that.
Play opportunities.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Could you
So-
do you want to play for the Blaze and do that more often for it? Because we might have won
So-
tonight with that.
Let's wind it back in. Tuesday night, live episode on Facebook. The four of us
Yeah.
will be there. 8 p.m. start time.
Yeah, I send us off for this one
Yeah.
Hold on.
for the thingy, the likes and all that.
I know.
Don't forget to like, comment, smash the bell,
Oh,
and any feedback that you have for us, let us know because it's more than welcome for us.
whose bell are you smashing?
Oh, you smash the bell, you get a notification that people are interested in the next episode.
That's a very good point.
Boom.